Hello. Being the last one, it's very difficult and impossible for me to top all the previous speeches and beautiful, beautiful experience sharing. And Lucky has just mentioned that one particular biology class that all of us remembered. And I sat in the very back of that class. So I just used this photo to kind of like bring the memory back to what happened during our training. But I wanted to actually use that, but mention another class that we were all in one of the mathematics class. And that class was teaching, I believe, I remember, some very basic calculus. So I was there with Shui 老师, and I remember Cindy was there with me, and I have my colleagues are spreading all around. It's a huge class. And so the instructor was asking the students some questions, and we were trying to solve the equation. And so for me, it was like, what? I don't know how to do that. And right there, I was very busy to talk to Cindy and Shui. 怎么会这样子？你看这怎么不懂了？我们人文社会背。So we were like, gossiping. That's what we do the best. And but Vo was there, and Deng 老师 was there too, and Xiaolong, our other colleagues were there, and Shen Zhezhou 老师 was there too. And they were like, their eyes sparked. And Vo was like, oh, I can teach you. And Jian was like, tell me how to do this math. It was so simple. You can do this, do that. And I just had an epiphany. Like right there, I feel this is what collaborative and in real world learning or collaboration means. And I experienced myself firsthand in that class that the questions that or a problem that I did not know how to solve, it's okay. I have partners, I have friends, I have my colleagues that are there that they can help me do that. So I think, reflecting on the cross-disciplinary, we're all there together, and I think that's really the beauty of having all different faculty from various different departments and backgrounds, and we can all work together. Sometimes I'm very easy, very happy and talking, and I know the answers, I can, respond. 因为很爱讲话. But there are many other times when, Vo was there to help me solve the problems, and he would shine. So I think that was really, really a great and very valuable experience for me. And then I take that from back to my class. I teach in GE and Language Center. So most of my class, almost all of my class, I have students from all over the campus. It has really reinforced my belief that this is a great place, because when they graduate from NTUSD, you talk about how smart your students are, in their majors, right? And they want to be the soil engineer in the future. In reality, they are going to be the great people and humans, but they are all working with other great human beings. And I feel very lucky that I got to experience that myself and remind me that this is the true learning kind of environment. But also, right, so we were also very puzzled because, even when we went hiking, we were thinking about how we can do co-teaching, 共授. While MOU, our boss was if you are doing the ESP or EAP or ESAP, have all those jargons, the best, based on theories, is you can have language teacher and the field teacher all come to the one classroom and then teach. That would be the best scenario, but it's hard. And it's almost impossible, right? Thinking about the budget and 授课时数, so it's very, very unlikely to happen. But I feel like I found 曙光. So working together while we all live in the one hotel and breathing the same air, solving the same problems, it is maybe an alternative to physically come together in a classroom when there are a lot of budgetary or administrative challenges. So that is another reflection that I have from the UCI experience. And we all have our questions, but I also have a questions for you. So what do you think, just shout out, what do you think students would prefer? What type of EMI instructors? Students just basically, they do not like EMI instruction. Give higher grades, for sure, right? Vo? What do you think EMI students would prefer from their EMI instructor? What type of EMI instructors they would prefer? Candies, right. The instructors would be very responsive, right? Would be very responsive. I go to a lot of the, right? Look at this. I go to a lot of workshops to other universities and talking about EMI. And recently, I asked them. These are the answers that I found from research. So I asked the audience, what do you think students would prefer from their EMI instructors? And after a lot of discussions, and I got one really stuck in my mind. And from one of our colleagues, and he said, I think it's AI. Right? If we can really integrate and embrace and use AI in the most efficient and effective way in classroom, we can solve a lot of problems. And I don't have the answers. So all these are, actually students, yes, they like the English proficiency, they talk about subject matter, you'd be the expert in that. But they also talk a lot about what my colleagues had shared, right? Very interactive, care about who they are. And intercultural. They also talking about they like if you are an EMI instructor, they like the instructors to be had a world experience, can share with them, drawing from the real lives and from the world, the experiences share with. So all these are from the research, but AI, and so I don't know. Over this past weekend, right? 有多少人都是用吉卜力的已经换了你们的那个大头贴 right? So many of us. And so I don't know. I don't have answers, so I want to leave this with you. So if we use AI so efficient and effectively in our classroom, then who we are in terms of professors or teacher instructors in our class. I don't have answer, but I want to leave that with you. Thank you.